Hello. Today, right now, I'm at Lents Elementary School. So just the idea of where everything is, here's Foster Road, Holgate, Powell, Lents, and this school shows up, the school district shows up on a I think it's 1928 map. And then there's Lents Park. So this little area right in here used to be a town of its own called the Town of Lent. And it was incorporated in the city of Portland, I think back in the 1920s, 30s. But this little school's been here for a while, so I'm going to do a little walk around it. The school building itself does not look all that old. Alright, I got another signal for a shallow dime, quarter range. It was a little bigger than a quarter. Oh, it's a car. And it is right on the street. I was going to say it's a little bigger than a quarter. Oh, lost a wheel. Need roadside repair service. Anyways, got a Hummer. Should be a dime signal. There it is right there. Oh, it's a little, couple dimes. Why couldn't those be old dimes? But of course, if they were old, I would have expected them to have been found at 2 inches deep. More golf balls. Well, if you look on the old map, there's this, the back part of the school, there's the freeways right over here. So the back part of the school, there's this road and this old sidewalk here. So I was walking a little bit through here, just a little bit. Didn't find too much through here at all, nothing. Just some trash cans, modern day pull tabs. Started to walk on the other side of the road right there, and a lot of trash. And I'm curious to find out, I wonder what's on the other side of the fence there. You know, an area where people haven't been, and that ground might be a little bit more preserved. But anyways, a little bit more trash on that side. This road, if you look at the map, it's an interesting little dividing, because it says it's like Stacey School Park, and one side and one side, so I'm not sure exactly how the school laid out back then. Anyways, I got a signal here, something deep. I got some color down in there, and so I'm going to turn the camera off, dig that out, because it's down a little ways. My guess is it's a car or a pop can, but we'll see. Well, it was a car, and it looks like it used to be a little Volkswagen Bug. So, flattened out like a pancake. And then I found a piece of wire that was in there, and a couple pieces of glass that's going with me into the trash. Well, I'm having a really disappointing time here. And I kind of moved on to the baseball field, and this is actually a soccer field. Just was going to walk the sidelines a little bit just to pick up some clad droppings and, you know, the potential whatever. I had a deep signal, and I'm not 100% what I got. I'm going to say it's like a pocket watch, but it came out in pieces, and there's a little bit more in there. I'm going to try and get as much as I can out, because I want to see if I can get the name, the brand name, but there's a little bit more in there, and I'm going to try and get it all out. But I think it's a pocket watch. It's such a shame that did not come out in one piece. Well, I spent a long time here digging. Just to let you know, if you're going to come here and dig at Lents Elementary School, be prepared to hit a couple rocks, because there's a lot of rocks in the ground, and a lot. So, you know, when you're digging in, you hit something, oh, you think you found it, you know, and then you got to dig around that rock, and then you go down and you think you found it. So, probably why this might be all broken in the hole also. I found that I kept searching because I thought, well, if a person lost their pocket watch, maybe they lost some coins too. But the hole's clean, so it's pretty ratty and junky and torn, and I didn't find any glass that goes with it, so maybe it was already broken and it was a junk hole. I have no clue. But yeah, I was looking for maybe the chain and some other stuff. But you know, here's a tip, everybody. You know, I carry a junk bag. You know, all my trash goes in the junk bag. All my coins go. Excuse me. All my coins go in my coin bag, and then. But sometimes I find stuff like this that I want to keep all of it together in a little place, but I don't want to throw it in a big junk bag, and I don't want to necessarily put it in my coin bag. But so it might be helpful to carry even a separate bag, which I think I might start doing, a smaller bag, and that way I can keep, when I find something like this that's broken, like a puzzle, and I want to keep it together, then I can just put all those in just a one little bag. So helpful hint, tip. Alright, well, I'm about ready to call it quits here at Lents Elementary School. Now this school is on the map, you know, 1928 school district, and the town of Lent is pretty old. This is a 1981 penny, and it was you know, it was 6 inches down, and that's a memorial 81 penny. So my guess is maybe this is all landfilled over, bulldozed over, new soil. I don't know. I sure like to hear from other people who have hunted this school to see what they found. Well, I was just about ready to leave, and I am still about ready to leave. I got a signal I thought was a dime. It ended up being a wheat penny, and it was like maybe 1.5 inches under the surface. Well, very disappointing. Lents Park for me is off my list. And so, I mean, I didn't, of course, walk the whole thing, but too quiet for me. And I think I found the 1 wheat penny, which I think was a fluke. And I think I found 3 dimes and maybe 3 pennies and a broken watch and a bag full of garbage. And that's what I don't like to see. So I like to see a ratio, couple broken car thing, you know, a couple broken car bodies, but yeah, nothing great, nothing at all. All right, I'm outside of Bloomington Park. See if I can get the focus here, which is not too far from the Lents Elementary School I just was at. And this is what Bloomington Park looks like. It's got some fair old tree growth. It's got looks like a soccer field, playground, and 2 baseball fields, maybe 3 baseball fields. You know, this is, you can look at this park from the you go on Google and look at it downward from the satellite view. All right, so Bloomington Park, right? So Corona bottle cap. Corona bottle cap, Corona bottle cap, Corona bottle cap, and then you go and you read that sign right over there, that sign that's right there. It says no alcohol in this park. I don't think nobody reads that sign, period. Another Corona bottle cap, another bottle cap. That's what I hate about parks. Alright, sorry, talking again, but one positive, you know, there's a lot of garbage here. I mean, there's pull tabs everywhere. I mean, if I were the park officials, if you guys watch this, put some more garbage cans in this park. I mean, there's no garbage cans except for over there. And people have no place to throw their trash. They don't want to walk. There's just trash everywhere. But if you look at the soccer field, it's very used. There's actually some soccer players actually out here playing, practicing. So, and there's some people playing basketball. So that's the plus, is that this park does get used. So maybe the place to focus would be in the sports fields and not so much on the sidelines where all the trash is. Maybe. My first quarter. Oh, look at that. It's right on the surface, but it's a quarter. So I go home with a quarter, at least. I'm not quarterless. So, 1980 something. Why couldn't that be silver? Be about 6 inches deeper. Alright, I'm about ready to bag this place and move on. Alright, my friend told me about this place. This is 138th and Holgate, kind of over off Foster on East Portland. Well, I haven't found anything but a dime, and I'm walking over here to the corner of Holgate and 136th, and by the big tree here, just right under the surface. I'm talking just under the surface. I didn't even have to dig. I could see it. It was like right there. There's a wheat penny. And a year. Let's see if I can get a year on it. It's getting dark, so my camera's lagging a little bit. Looks like 1930 something, 38, 36, 34, somewhere in there. So I'm going to walk around the trees here a little bit on the corner of the street, but I didn't find anything in there except for a bunch of trash. So maybe hitting the trees near the road here might be a better idea. Well, I came across this as a power station. This is around 104th-ish and Foster. And I came across this building. You know, it's so funny that, you know, when you start metal detecting, you start seeing things that you never saw before. And, you know, here's this really cool looking old building, and it has an archway right there. And another one over there. It looks like those could have been like maybe roll-up doors at one time. Might have been an old fire station for all I know. I'll have to look this up. But the interesting thing is too is that it could be a trolley station, a bell, you know, like a bell station or whatever, because we're right on the. This is the Springwater corridor, right here. So the trolley line stopped probably right here, and did various stations that people got out. So, well. Got a pocket watch, looks like, or even a stopwatch, but I'm thinking a pocket watch, but it's empty. And I'll have to show you on the map where I'm at. I took a picture of where I'm at, but I'm at like where the Springwater corridor crosses, close to Foster Road. And I'm thinking that this building might have been maybe a substation. So I'm just checking here to see if any maybe passengers from the train in the grass and stuff may have gotten off and dropped something. And I got this like this watch. It's kind of funny. I got two pocket watch items today.